Nussmeier is a fun player. He is an experience. Garrett Nussmeier is an experience. He is a fun quarterback prospect. There's sometimes you're watching him and you're like, there's no doubt that's QB1. The arm angles, the off-platform throws, you're watching him and you're like, there's no doubt that's the top quarterback. His dad is an offensive coordinator in the NFL. You got the pedigree, the bloodline. You're going to have that experience being an SEC quarterback. And there's sometimes you're like, pull it back. But you know what? That's what he has this 2025 season for. An entire season to improve upon some of the things that he's already shown to be very, very good at. He's one of the best quarterback prospects in 2026. He's going to have the weapons around him on this LSU squad. He's got the experience, the data, the film. It all tracks. LSU's Garrett Nussmeier, the real damn deal. I'm excited to dive into this one. 2026 Summer Scouting. Let's get it. In 2024, Garrett Nussmeier threw for 4,052 yards, 29 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. The 6'2", 200-pound junior goes into his second full season starting. He got some time in 2023, Jaden Daniels' final season at LSU. Didn't play in that bowl game. Nussmeier got to play, lit up Wisconsin in that game. Last season, first full season starting. So you're talking about a quarterback who's going to have 2 full seasons of SEC starter experience. Very important for Nussmeier. Now, what we're going to look at for every one of these quarterbacks is how good they were in third and long situations. I just want to see, going into their final potential season before the NFL draft, how good these quarterbacks were. And in 2024, Garrett Nussmeier was 44 for 48, 568 yards, 4 passing touchdowns, along with 4 interceptions. He was sacked 4 times. He had 15 pass plays that picked up 15 plus yards and 1 pass play on third and long situations that picked up 30 plus yards. You could see on the pass placement chart where those passes fell when Garrett Nussmeier was targeting wide receivers. The blank dots, they went too long, too short, completed passes, incomplete passes. And you can also see one of the things I like to look at, EPA statistics, looking at Garrett Nussmeier versus some of his peers in this 2026 NFL draft class. Cade Klubnik, Drew Galore, Fernando Mendoza, John Mateer, Lenora Sellers. You can see Garrett Nussmeier ranks kind of in the middle. 0.17 EPA per pass attempt. That's better than Cade Klubnik, but behind Drew Galore, behind John Mateer, who's transferred from Washington State. He's going to be Oklahoma's quarterback. You also see the completion percentage over expected. For me, that's big. Completion percentage over expected, the lowest amongst all of the quarterbacks on the screen, not named John Mateer. Lower than Drew Galore, lower than Lenora Sellers. 0.8 completion percentage over expected. John Mateer, negative 1.9%. Not good. So you just want Garrett Nussmeier to be a little more efficient overall in 2025. But I'm always going to be a trust the tape kind of guy. I'm always going to be a trust the film over everything. And when you turn on the tape, there's no denying just how talented Garrett Nussmeier is. Let's pull it up right now. Let's take a look at some of his pass attempts on third and long situations in 2024. All right, here we go. Remember, everything we're looking at, third and long situations, Garrett Nussmeier, 2024. This is versus Nicholls State, 3rd and 15 on 15-yard line. Let's see what he does. We're going to let it run through without stopping it. Drop back. He's got pressure right away. Shrugs off the pressure, makes a nasty sideline throw. Shorter to sticks, but just a really good job for him avoiding pressure, and he does a good job. He's not a quarterback that you're going to mistake or think is somebody that's going to be a real explosive element with his legs, but that's a real good job of avoiding pressure in the pocket right here. 6 is pretty much untouched, right? There's Nussmeier, makes a nice move, keeps his eyes downfield. You're going to see him make a real difficult throw all the way out here to that sideline, right to that sideline, right to the numbers. It's a great throw. I mean, that's down. It's shorter to sticks. But I like the fact that even under pressure, he was able to put that in a spot where, I mean, you don't want an easy pick 6, right? DB jump stat, boom, you're off to the races. That's a bad situation. So picked up 11 on that one. You live to fight another day. 3rd and 10 on 42-yard line. 3rd and 10. He needs 10. He picks up 10. Motor sticks. First down. See what happens right here. UCLA showing pressure. They drop out of it. Nussmeier rolls out. I mean, listen, I don't know if he thought this was going to be intercepted or not. You see him after the fact, kind of jumps up thinking, oh shit, right here. But he fit that ball right in between two defenders. That's a good throw. It's a good throw. You know, you watch the tape and it's like, where do you really want him to improve upon next season? It's decision making. And I think this is one where he second guessed himself after throwing it, but he's got the arm strength to make that throw. That's a hell of a throw right there. That's a hell of a throw from Nussmeier right there. 3rd and 8 on 35-yard line. You put in a spot, picks up 20. 3rd and 8, give me 20. Right? On your own 35, you need to make a throw. You need to make a play. Stand in the pocket. It looked like they're trying to do something exotic up front. Stand and deliver, right? And I ain't talking about the movie. It's a nice throw. He's a pocket passer. He's got nice pocket mobility, nice arm angle. I mean, he, kind of two cheeks clenched and threw that forward. Just straight arm right there on that pass from Nussmeier. That's a good throw. Move the sticks. 3rd down. 560-plus yards on 3rd and long situations in 2024 for Nussmeier. Here's one 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. This is where sometimes the arm gets him in trouble, right? He's late on the throw. It's not his first read. Throws the interception. So again, the decision making. There was a stretch in time where a lot of people viewed him, if he were to come out, he was going to challenge Cam Ward to be the top quarterback. Now, revisionist history, I don't think anybody was going to take that, but I do think there's a world where he was drafted as the second quarterback. But right here, this just highlights, right, some of the things that he's got to improve upon right here, which you love about him. He does do it. They give him the freedom to do a lot at the line of scrimmage. He checks a lot. He's calling in plays. He's audibling. So he's got a good command and understanding of the offense. But right here, man, the play is designed to hit over here. This is where his eyes are. He's late backside, and then you see what happens. Right, he's checking. He's calling that. Here he is, clap. He's looking, and then he's late going back, and then that's just, that's cookies right there. It's an easy play from the defensive back. So you gotta clean that up in 2025. 3rd and 9 on 49-yard line. We gotta go get it. I'm gonna step up in the pocket, roll right, and this is just a beautiful throw. This is such a pretty throw. You need it on 3rd and 9. He steps up in the pocket. Then he's flushed out. Boom. Nice job. And then you got to make that throw. Look at the arm angle on this one right here. Look at the arm angle right there. He's leaning, falling. He really can't even step into that throw. And look where he puts the ball. Puts the ball right only where Mason Taylor can get it. We got to run it back from this angle because the strike is just incredible. Boom. Right there. I mean, that's where that ball is. No margin for error. Here's Nussmeier looking at the sky. He's on his back right now. Nussmeier's on it. Look at Nuss. Nuss has got pushed into the oblivion down there. He's on his face. But meanwhile, 2 feet down. That's a hell of a throw right there from a young quarterback facing pressure, knowing he's going to get hit, but he's like, damn it, it's 3rd and 9. I got to pick it up. It's a great throw. It's a great throw. So you see where sometimes the confidence and the arm strength might get him into trouble. He's got the arm talent to get him out of long 3rd and 9 situations like that. 3rd and 8 versus Arkansas, SEC competition, right? Right, drifting in the pocket. I don't know if it's advised, but this is an arrogant throw. Maybe it's not advised, but this is an arrogant throw and just shows the level of arm talent that he possesses. Right here. Right? They do a good job stunting. You got your linebacker going free. That is just hell of a job by Mason Taylor high pointing that. But my goodness, the throw to put it in that spot, again, falling away, nothing but arm. Just a really good job. And they pick up the 1st down. 3rd and 9 on opponent's 28-yard line. Touchdown plays, calling stuff at the line of scrimmage. I love the fact that he's got command of the offense. Good play manipulation. He's looking front side. This is not his number one read. He comes back to this read, comes back to this receiver, and delivers an absolute strike. Garrett Nussmeier he can sling it. He can sling it with the best of them in this class. Love how he's got a command of the offense, checking, making sure his protections are good, right? Step up. And he doesn't even get everything on that. I mean, that is a throw right there. I mean, he's got pressure on him. Can't step into that one either. Can't step into that one. Boom. Money. Touchdown. Touchdown. The 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 on your own 28. 3rd and 9 on 28. It's a close game. LSU and Vanderbilt. There's pressure. Rolls out. Finds his man downfield. You got to make it happen. 3rd and 9. You got to make it happen. This was a 17-24 ball game. This was competitive all the way through. It's 3rd and 9. He's on his own 28-yard line. He picks up 24 yards. Right here. And a lot of stuff that we're seeing, he's flushed out of the pocket. Flushed out of the pocket. Doesn't pen. That is a throw. I know it looked like he's wide open on the last play. But right here, bam. Pressure. Contact. I'm going to roll out. Whew. Strike. Right there to his tight end. Feeding that tight end. Mason Taylor getting fed. 3rd and 7. 4th quarter. On 24-yard line. LSU, Oklahoma. Nussmeier drops back. Delivers an absolute strike again. Who's that? Mason Taylor. Going right back to the tight end. Nussmeier's got NFL pedigree. His dad, offensive coordinator for the New Orleans Saints. Doug Nussmeier. OC in New Orleans. That's just a beautiful throw. You got to watch it from the All-22. It's just a beautiful throw right here. Mason Taylor, great route. Spot where only his tight end can get it. He's got the arm talent. If he comes this season and just builds upon it, he's going to have the weapons. Barry Brown is in the building now. They got another transfer from Oklahoma. Jackson at running. They're going to have talent around him this year. If he could put it all together, if this team could come together for him, I mean, you're looking at one of the candidates to be the number 1 overall pick and the top quarterback in the class. So there's a little bit from Garrett Nussmeier and his ability to deliver the ball on 3rd down situations, 3rd and long in 2024. He's a dope prospect. I'm excited to watch him work this fall. I think that he's got a big opportunity to really kind of put his stamp and his name on not just the college football season, but for his allure at LSU. He's no Jaden Daniels. He's no Joe Burrow, but he can be a damn good quarterback, one of the better ones to do it, to come through LSU with a strong 2025. So there it is, Garrett Nussmeier, 2026 Summer Scouting Profile. I appreciate y'all being in the building. If you enjoyed this one, hit the thumbs up button, like the content, subscribe to the channel, check out the other videos on the channel. Until next time, y'all be easy. I'm out. Peace.